Good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Godwin Emmanuel. You're welcome to Fxpg Global Forex Trading Academy. Before we proceed, let us know this. Building career in Forex trading starts with taking the decision to do all you can against all odds to transform your financial life by efficiently navigating the financial market, just like banks and other financial institutions, through the training and mentorship of Fxpg platform. And our following pairs for analysis are dollar index, Eurusd, Gbpusd, Gbpjpy, Usdcad, gold, NASDAQ, and US30. Today is 13th July 2022. And if you want to become part of our students, you want to take our VIP training, you kindly visit fxpreneurglobal.com.ng. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share, like, and comment, and also turn on your notification button so you will be notified anytime we upload content. And we do this every single day. Let's jump straight to the chart. This is dollar index. If you did not watch our yesterday analysis, kindly go back and watch the analysis so you understand what we'll be having for this week. And also, whatever I'm doing right now is going to be a continuation of where we stopped yesterday, because we do this every single day to update our chart if need be. Now, we analyze this today that this dollar index is going to do what? Do a little stop hunt up, which was what it did, and then push back down and give us this particular pattern. As you can see, that was exactly what happened. All right. So now, getting to this particular level, they are pulling back to this fair value gap to have a push back down. And that is to tell you that dollar index, like I told you guys, will have a high probability of reversal here because this is weekly OB, this is daily OB. All right. And we're expecting these guys to do what? To push this market down. Let's go to a higher time frame because we don't trade the market noise. We trade basically, our analysis is based on higher time frame. Now we can see this clearly. So let me zoom in and show us what I'm expecting today. And adjust the chart so we can see it clearly. Nice one. So we see that there is a break here. All right. Now, after this has happened, now we'll see this market pull back to this level. And this is what we call the fair value gap. Number one, it has broken this structure. Okay. Let me see if I can take this out. Good. It has broken this particular structure, and there is a gap between here and here. All right, this is called a fair value gap. So it has to trade into this fair value gap to fill this level, then before they continue their push down. So what are we expecting? We're expecting this guy to have a push back down. That is what we're expecting from this particular pair. All right. So now, if they had traded into this particular level, all right, we will be expecting them to do what? To have a flush above this level. That is it. So I'm still expecting dollar to still be weaker, to still be a little weak. And if we see have something like a push candle here, all right, a kind of a shift candle here that will come back down, trade into this level, that means they may not be able to take away this height again. All they could do is for them to trade into the fair value gap and do what? And push back down. So what we're expecting for today, in a nutshell, is this. We're expecting this market to do this. Just a minute. We're expecting this market to do what? To do this. Push back down here and give us a little pullback, then down. Let's take this again. Push back here. Up again. Then down. That is actually what I want to see from this pair. So I would like to have this. This is what I would like to see. All right, once it's come into this fair value gap, I would like to see another push back. If they can issue us a kind of a shift candle here, we'll have to have them trade into the fair value gap that they've created, then push down. That is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. I want to see this really happen. Then let's go straight to another one, which is Euro USD. Good. Euro USD, nice one. Actually played as expected, because who expected the reversal here, all right, at least you should trade into the weekly FVG. If you guys watch our analysis yesterday, you see we say this have to trade into this weekly FVG then to go up. So, and this thing has already traded into the weekly FVG. So we wanted to see aggressive push up that will take away this particular high. That was what we expected, but as you can see, it is not strong enough. But then what we do, we trade what we see and not what we feel. Knowing that this is the zone where we're expecting this to a kind of a reverse, though we still have a daily order block down. We still have a daily order block down here. And so a person might still be selling this. Personally, I will not be selling Euro USD at this point. If I'm to sell Euro USD, it's going to be a short-term sell. Let's go to 1 hour and see what is happening in 1 hour. Now, in 1 hour, we'll have this. We have seen a break of market structure. All right. I'm taking this out and I'm placing this here. And here, this is a break of market structure. Let me have my block. Now, between here and here, we'll have a fair value gap. All right. This between here and here, market has traded into the fair value gap. I expect to see a push up, but also know that there is also another fair value gap up, because this market has not actually taken its way. This is a fair value gap. All right, market has come into fair value gap, and here also we have another fair value gap here between here and here, and that is why we'll be having little consolidation to see where it breaks to. Now look at what we have here. We'll have a fair value gap down, which it traded to. Then also we'll have another fair value gap up, which market might likely still give us this, a push into this fair value gap, then a push back, all right, into this level, then a push up. All right, so this is what I will be expecting from Euro USD for today. This is what I'll be expecting from Euro USD from today. All right, so as you can see, guys, this is actually creating what we call this is a W. Actually is a multi this is an intraday leg W. So intraday leg W, that is what it's about creating. Now let's go to let's zoom out and see what this level is talking about. Let's go to 4 hours and let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Good. This is the first push, second push, then third push. I'm actually expecting a reversal here because we have completed the 3 pushes. All right, we have completed the 3 pushes, right? So we want to see a reversal here. At least it should give us at least 50% reversal here. All right. If I take this from this level to this level, so I'm expecting them to at least trade into this fair value gap, at least 50%. This is what I would like them to do, right? So, but we trade what we see and not what we feel, right? So let's keep it at that level. And let's go to another pair. Let's go back to 1 hour. This is what I'm expecting for today's trade. So let's go to another pair. What is GPUSD? GPUSD performed the manual exactly as anticipated. So let's zoom in so you can see. Wow, this is amazing. This was what we did yesterday. All right. So as you can see, it has given us head here. It has given us shoulder here. All right. This head, this left shoulder, right shoulder. All right. So we want to see a break of this market structure here, which has been done through week. So what are we then expecting from here? Let me take this out. So we'll have a fair value gap here. All right. So I want to have this market trade into this fair value gap and trade up. I want to have this market trade into this fair value gap and trade up. This is a fair value gap level here. So from where the market is right now, I'm expecting anything for a buy to take away this liquidity that's here. All right. I would like to join them to flush this thing away, then at least get to this particular level here. This is the first take profit target. So I'm going back to 15 minutes to check out something on 15 minutes. Good. Nice one. So this is the level I want to take the trade. So anything that will make this guy push back here to this level, I would like to take the trade. So I will have this. Wait for them to come. So I would like to have 50% of this retracement to take a trade. Good. And that is the zone here. Here is the 50%, so you guys can see. So that is what we would like to do in this pair. To take this trade to go to the upside. Right. So let's go to 1 hour. Let's say 45 minutes. Let's see what we're looking at. GU has future. GU have real future, man. Let's go to 1 hour so we can see our chart. Let's see if I can see our chart better. Good. And from here to here, we'll have what? We'll have this trend line. So there's also liquidity there. This is the second level we'll be looking at to take away this liquidity. Then we can anticipate a pullback to go to the third level. So this is what I'm anticipating on this particular pair. Now let's go straight to another pair because of time. Another pair is Gbpjpy. Gbpjpy, we analyzed this particular pair yesterday. And so you guys can see it played out exactly as we analyzed it. So actually cut this trade here, all right, after the flush on this liquidity here. So I know they're about going up. So I cut this trade somewhere here. Okay. So, and when it got here, I took my profit off. And this morning I woke up, I'm seeing this here. Okay. That is to tell us that market makers place this manual well and well enough. So now what we're expecting to see here is this. I'm expecting to see this happen. I want to have this block here. This 2 hours of the block. Okay. And we'll have this now that's broken this structure up. We trade what we see and not what we feel. In as much as we want them to do this at the long run, but we'll trade what we see, what the market gives us. Okay, so I'm taking this out for now. And let's see what we are looking at now. Let's go to 1 hour and check out what is happening in 1 hour. Guys, look at what is happening. There is no fair value gap here. There's no fair value gap here. So let's go to 2 hours or 45 minutes. Let's see if we can see any. There's still no fair value gap here. Okay, but we do have another block here that has a gap, and this block here is important to us. So we're having this gap, this one mapped out. I'm taking this out, right? So we are having, let's check that 2 hours. I saw something on 2 hours. Nice one. If this market closes like this, now between here, this level is level that's important to us. So if this market closes like this, because we trade what we see and not what we feel, all right? So we have this has already happened. This level also is a liquidity level. Don't forget this. This level is liquidity level, and I'm taking out this particular thing out. So this is a level of liquidity that we're expecting this guy to come and flush. That is the truth, all right? And we'll have a slight break. This double bottom, and we're actually expecting them to take away this liquidity, of which we know they're going to do. But for now, what are we expecting? Okay, this is morning. In this morning, I would like to see them do a little manipulation to the upside. All right, and if you watch, we'll have a level here of liquidity. We'll have this other block here. So most persons already have their stop losses there. So I would like to see a push to the upside and a push to the downside. That is what I would like to see. Let's check this out. Some person had their stop losses here already. Okay, so we want to see these guys take out this liquidity. That is what we want to factor out when they will do that. Let's go back to longer time frame like 30 minutes and see if we can see and see like, yes, there is a little gap here. That went into the gap. That will tell us that anything from here, anything is possible to the upside. Okay, so 15 minutes. Nice one. There is something here and trade back to this other block. There's a block here. So I would like to see them do this. As they trade into this level here, this is a block. I mean something like this here. I'll go like this to the upside. Okay. There's a first bias. There's a first bias. Then second bias is to have them come back down to this particular level here, to the upside. This is my second bias, all right? But I would like to see this in the long run. Once they hit this level here, this particular level, I would like to see aggressive push down, because this wave is still not yet complete. That is why I'm still having my bias that is still going to come down. All right. But for now, this is what I'll be expecting, because I trade what I see and not what I feel. And if it penetrates breaks this particular level above, I will be expecting it to go further up. All right. So that is what I'm actually expecting from this particular pair. So my bias will stay put, still to the rising side of it. I'm taking away this because this liquidity has been swept just as it was projected. So I'm taking this out. Let me zoom in. Doing this on 2 hours. So this is my second bias. So I'll be targeting to follow them up to take away this buy side liquidity that is resting above here. All right, to go and mitigate this particular order block, which you can see clearly on 1 hour. Right, so I want to see something like this, then up to the upside. That is what exactly I want to see on this pair, to take away this buy side liquidity that is resting above here. And let's go straight to another pair. This buy side liquidity that is here. Good. So it has hit this particular block. That is why we see this thing coming down. Right. So in worst case scenario, I want to see it get to this level, but I'm actually expecting very straight on to the upside. All right, so because it has broken a structure here, break of market structure, reverse to the other block, then back again up to take away this, take out this particular level, flush this liquidity into this level. So short term, this is what I was expecting on short term trade. And here, this is a Usdcad, and Usdcad will projected this to happen yesterday. So we want to see something go up to this level. All right. Now, it did not give us our entry, because our entry here, if it had come down here, would have gone up with it. But then, first of all, it went up. So what we did was we came back down with it. All right. So that is the pen. Now, that is the reason why you must learn how this thing really works. So in case the market that has been analyzed changes its way, of course, you understand how to do, because what we do, we are more reactive than predictive. So we react to what the market is giving us based on our price action. So we do not trade with any indicator. We do not clad our mindset with a lot of jargons that they do to retail traders. All right. So as you can see, guys, they will have wage pattern, and this wage pattern need to be broken, right, out of the upside or to the downside. And the question is, why are we looking at this thing be taken out to the upside? That's a question somebody might be asking. So why are we talking about the upside, the upside, the upside? This thing has risen into this fair value gap. There's fair value gap here. So it demands to us that it must take away this particular level for this fair value gap to be validated. Because if this thing has broken below this level, this turns to a failure swing. So we want to see this go up to see take away this particular buy side liquidity. Now hit the particular order block, I'm going to give us a sign of retracement. So I'm going to leave this analysis the way it is right now. Because these guys, what they do, they like playing with your emotion, toiling with your emotion, and before you know what, you will begin to take decision that is not right, and later you start regretting it. So the best thing you guys need to do is to make sure you trade what you see and not what you feel. Make sure you trade what you see and not what you feel. So here, this is what we have here. So let's go back to a lower time frame to see what they might give us. But I would like to see this thing break to the upside. That is what I would like to see. Then get manipulated here, then come down. That is what I would like to see on this particular pair. Here is it. Trade into this. All right. So there's a little fair value gap here. Trade into it, then push a little back down, get mitigated here again. This is a block. So I'm gonna see this happen. All right. Let's go to a lower time frame, like 15 minutes, and see if you can see something there. Good. Nice one. This is a fair value gap here. It traded into this. As I trade into this fair value gap here, there's a gap here. First this level, it came back, close it with this particular wick here. All right. As it closes with that wick, what do you expect? A pushback up, but there's a little gap here. Come into this gap, it will push a little down, then up, took away this liquidities, and do exactly what we have analyzed. All right. So that is what we're expecting from this pair. And let's go straight up from that pair. This gold. Gold, we saw this manipulation yesterday, and we thought gold are done with what they want to do. All right, we start looking for a movement to the upside. I actually I caught something here. I caught a position here, up here. All right. So when I caught this position here, okay, it was here, and this was where I took out my position because of this block here. If you go to lower time frame, you see it clearly. It's an amazing trade, but I anticipated that these guys will still come back down, all right, and do something. I still want to see something here. I wanted to trade into this daily, this 1 hour OB, all right. I want to see that. Yeah, let me trade into this zone here. Okay, so and we are still looking at gold reversing. So I'm not actually a fan of selling gold right now. I stopped selling gold. So only thing I look at now is to see a reason to buy gold. So my analysis for gold still remain the same. My analysis for gold still remain the same. I would like to see, because this did not break this structure yesterday, I would like to see a flush below this level. All right. I would like to see a flush below this level. Once there is a flush below this level, and a break of market structure to the upside, then once it pull back down, I will still take a trade to the upside. This is exactly what I would like to see today. At least here it will give me a quasi, all right, head and shoulder to go up. And that is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. And I'm going straight up to another pair, which is NASDAQ. So this was what we analyzed that will happen, right? And we saw this fair value gap. One of the trade into the fair value gap, so can sell this market down to this level. They trade into this fair value gap here, but they did manipulation back to the upside to take a reference from the other block here. All right. So because of this, when this happened, though I did not trade this pair yesterday, I only saw it that it happened when someone called my attention that it was going to the upside. So I was like, okay, you can pick a trade from this particular block to sell down below this level. All right. And that was actually what he did. He caught a very good peep. All right. I didn't take this trade yesterday. So now we are trading what we see and not what we feel. So what we need to do right now is we have to take, let's take out this and check out our chart and reanalyze what we're expecting to happen on this particular pair now. So I'm looking at, let's go to lower time frame, 2 hours. There is a fair value gap here. So I want to see this happen. Back to this level, then still push down to this level. So I'm taking out this particular thing out. Why? Because I have a fair value gap here. All right, I have a fair value gap here. They're trading into the fair value gap, so I want to see something like this. If you give me any reason to sell, bro, I'm going to sell this down. Okay, I'm going to sell this down to this level. So let's go straight to another pair. This is US30. US30 has been performing as expected. And here is this. Let's go to a higher time frame so we can have a clear view of what US30 is doing. Now, this is what we'll have in US30. Trade into this fair value gap and push the upside, break this particular level up. They need to come back down. All right. Now, after I got to this level, it came back here again. Then if you watch, you are seeing that we'll have something here. What is that? We'll have fair value gap here, validated. We'll have here, validated. So we want to see this guy trade into this fair value gap here. All right. Then push down this level, take away this trend line liquidity to this block, then go to the upside. That is what I'll be expecting from this particular pair. This is what I want to see from this pair. Okay. Thank you guys for choosing us, and also ensure you subscribe and also on the notification button so you can be getting information anytime we upload content like this. All right. Well, stay blessed and see you guys tomorrow.